Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube.
Ever since I became vegan 6 years ago, I've tried so many different meals and some of them have stuck around for years. In this video I'm going to show you some of the meals I rely on and eat on a regular basis and why I think you should try them too. First meal is a roast bowl. So I love having some kind of roasted bowl in colder months. In warmer months though, I usually go for colder bowls with more fresh produce. And what's great with Buddha bowls is that you can use veggies that are in season, pair them with a protein source and or a grain, and top with a delicious dressing. It is not harder than that. So just grab the veggies that you have, and I'm using seasonal veggies, so I'm just chopping out potatoes into wedges and carrots into coins and red onion into wedges as well. Adding everything to a bowl and also some cauliflower. And now the flavoring. So I'm adding some garlic, harissa paste, oil, spices, and stirring that up into a nice marinade. Adding that to the veggies and thoroughly stirring it around until every veggie is covered in this delicious harissa marinade. So I'm preparing an oven tray and lining it with parchment paper. Then I'm just adding all of the veggies. And my protein source today is chickpeas. I love chickpeas in bowls. And yeah, I'm just adding some cumin, salt, and oil. You can make them without oil as well. Put them in the oven and roast for 30 to 40 minutes on 200 Celsius degrees. While the veggies are in the oven, I have time for other things like cleaning or taking care of my plants. Which leads me to the sponsor of this video, Planta. I love plants. I think they have a mindful impact and I just love the lush vibe, but I've managed to destroy a few. So you remember this banana tree? Yeah, it is gone. It turned all black before I even know what to do because my research was telling me all of these different issues. But now I'm relying on the Plant app, which basically helps me to keep my plants alive. So you just add all your plants to the app and Planta will tell you when to water, fertilize, repot, mist, and clean depending on what plant, where you live, and more. So it has an intelligent care schedule for each plant, so you don't have to worry about or stress about when to do all of these things. The feature I love the most is Dr. Planta because it helps me figure out what's wrong and sets up a treatment plan before it's too late. Another great feature is that the app recommends plants for you depending on your home and your ability. It also has a plant identification, light meter, and a discover with lots of helpful content. And right now Planta has a great offer for you who want to try it out. If you use the link down below in my description, you will get 20% off your subscription. Okay, back to the bowl. So the veggies are done and looking gorgeous. They also smell amazing. So when everything is done in the oven, we're just gonna assemble a bowl. And usually I like serving a bowl with greens. So today I'm using arugula and then just adding all the veggies on top. The star of all bowls is the dressing. I have actually already made my curry dressing yesterday. Here's how I did it. To a jar, I just added some plain hummus, curry powder, harissa paste, maple syrup, lemon juice, salt, and just stirring that all up until smooth and combined, adding some water to thin it out a little bit, and that's it. My absolute go-to dressings are hummus dressings because they don't require a blender and it's done in less than 5 minutes. It is so easy, so you can make hummus dressing in so many different combinations. I love these kind of meals because they kind of take care of themselves in the oven and it doesn't really matter what the veggies are, roasted or not. It is the dressing that creates the magic, and in this case it's the spicy harissa curry dressing, which is a must try. If you haven't tried a hummus dressing, this is a perfect first try, and if you don't like spiciness you can just remove the harissa paste. It's delicious either way. Next up, oats. So I've been eating oats on repeat the latest 6 years because it's so versatile. You can have it as oatmeal, overnight oats, blended oats, granola, pancakes, and much more. Today I'm doing a favorite version breakfast. It is blended oatmeal. For that you need oat flour. You can easily make your own oat flour by simply blending raw oats until it becomes a flour. So first up I'm gonna start with the sweetener. So I'm using a naturally sweetener here. It's a banana, which also makes this oatmeal extra fluffy. So I'm just mashing that up and adding the oat flour and some spices. Today I'm using Chai inspired spices, so cinnamon, cardamom, and also adding some unsweetened plant milk on medium heat while stirring all the time. Just stir it until it becomes creamy like this, and yeah, just pour it into a bowl. I also added some fat peanut butter, frozen blueberries. I don't know, I just love frozen blueberries on hot oatmeal. And yum, just look at this consistency. I just love blended oatmeal. And another reason I love having oats is because how filling they are, thanks to the fiber. And let's not forget about the nutritional benefits. 1 cup of oats actually has a decent amount of protein plus other important nutrients, and yeah, usually they are pretty cheap as well, so it's a win-win. Next meal is a bean chili. I love chilies because you can basically add in whatever veggies you have, aka perfect for fridge cleaning. You can hardly go wrong because the more veggies the better, both flavor wise and nutrition wise. I'm just chopping up celery and dicing carrots and mushrooms, also dicing up an onion. As I said before, you can use whatever veggies you have. I feel that these veggies are typical ones that are usually left in my fridge. So first I'm adding in the mushrooms and letting them dry saute. They will release some water, and then I'm adding the onion plus some more water, or you can also use some oil. Then I'm adding rest of the veggies, the garlic, and letting that saute until it's it's starting to become soft. Some tomato paste, lots and lots of spices. You can't forget the spices in chilies. Then also a can of crushed tomatoes, and bringing that to a simmer. And now the beans. Today I'm using black beans and kidney beans, which I'm just rinsing off before I'm adding them to the chili. Also adding some corn kernels, giving that a stir and letting it simmer for about 20 minutes. Usually I serve these kind of meals with brown rice, both because it's yummy, but also for extra fiber and protein. So yeah, I'm just adding the rice into the bowl and adding that gorgeous chili, also topping with some unsweetened vegan yogurt, some avocado for healthy fats, and some coriander. I don't know who's with me, but chilies are so comforting. A perfect example of what I love having for dinner. This one is really, really delicious, packed with flavor, packed with veggies, and it's so comforting knowing that you're getting lots of veggies into you, and try for yourselves. Other meals that also falls into this category are stews or curries, and it's the same here. The more veggies the better. And what's common with these meals are that it's very easy to make big batches, which I usually do when I make curries or stews to have as leftovers during the week, which is a game changer. Okay, smoothies. I know you've seen a smoothie before, but it's really one of the best ways to get in more greens during the day. Just look at how many greens that fits into a smoothie that takes less than 5 minutes to finish. It's pretty satisfying knowing that you're basically drinking an extra salad. Today I'm making a green smoothie based on orange. You can also use orange juice, but now the oranges are in season, and banana. Bananas are the perfect base in a smoothie because it makes it naturally sweet and thick if you like thick smoothies. I'm also adding a celery stick, the orange, and also lots of baby spinach. And yeah, just look at these colors, they look amazing. If you want to add in more greens into your smoothies, baby spinach is the perfect green to add because I would say you can't even taste it at all. What's great with smoothies is that you can make them with only frozen veggies or frozen fruits. That way you're always ready for a green smoothie even if you don't have any fresh produce at all. So often I use frozen spinach cubes. You can buy these in the supermarket. And I also used to have frozen bananas ready in the freezer. A smoothie doesn't have to be green to be healthy. You can also make it without the greens and call it a healthy nice cream like blueberry, pitaya, or my evening favorite, chocolate. I usually don't buy ice cream anymore. I honestly think it tastes better and I actually feel good after eating it compared to store-bought ice cream. And also introducing green smoothies back when I actually hated veggies was such a successful approach to start loving them. So that's a hot tip if you were or are like me that used to hate veggies but want to eat them. Don't forget that Planta app can help you keep your plants alive. Click the link in my description to get 20% off, and I'll see you in the next video.